Hi Leo, how's it going? Let's do a reading for you, Sun and Rising. This will be a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Let's see here. Messages for Leo. I just saw on the split the Tower and the Seven of Swords. It's almost like you've pulled the plug on something and you're running away from it as it crumbles down. Messages for Leo. And then the Six of Wands showed up. It's like you're able to maintain your reputation, able to maintain your cool and your poise by quickly removing yourself from a situation. Okay. And this may apply to a small group of you, but okay, talk to me about Leo. Talk to me about Leo. Give me some messages for Leo, please. Yeah, this came out. Yeah, like nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, but really it was a risk. It was a risk that ended up not impacting you because you were able to maybe get away from it. Yeah, look at this comes out. Leo. Victory. You might even be getting applause for and success for the thing that you helped bring down, so to speak. But I also get like this sneaking away in the night vibe. You maintain your cool, yeah. Okay, so we have some. Yeah. Just going about your day, nothing to see here. You get a lot of attention. You're definitely the leader, not the follower. And like it feels like that sun is perpetually at your back. Like you're a Leo, the energy is yours, it's there. So it's almost like you pulled out of something just at the right time, just in the nick of time. And you feel very clear that you're moving forward, like you're moving on, you're moving forward. You're making decisions right now that are you're very much taking the lead. You're very much moving in the direction that you want to go in. You definitely are a person who holds some sort of power, and you left something in the nick of time. Five of Pentacles. It may even be that you're seeing the impact of what you left behind, or you're viewing the fallout from afar, from a place of power. It feels like there's somebody who might feel like they know. Oh, wow, all these cards fell. It feels like somebody feels like they were left behind, and they feel really wounded by that. They feel very defensive about the fact that not only did you leave the situation behind, but that you're in a place of power. I almost get a little bit of like revenge here. Like there's somebody who may feel like they want to get some sort of revenge. Or like I feel like if you were to approach them, they'd have a lot of things to say to you about how you treated them. Because you're in two vastly different places. You're in two very different places. Okay. Like the fallout left someone in a better position than someone else, for sure. We have had no emotion cups here. We've had no emotion cups here. We've had a lot of movement, strategy, and then out comes the Ace of Cups. It's interesting because you might still love someone who that you left behind. Talk to me about the 9, and then you have the 9 of Pentacles here. But you're doing just fine on your own. Like, I get almost like loving someone from afar. Whoa. It's almost like in keeping your distance, in investing in yourself, in moving on in some way, as much as it like wounds this person. It's interesting, like you still love this person where the fallout happened. You still love them. You still think about what it would be like to be in a relationship with someone. And this is not familial. This is like a love relationship that I'm getting. Yeah. And you can reverse roles, but somebody definitely wants to bring like a romantic connection together. So this could have been a love relationship that fell apart, or one person, like maybe even you foresaw that this was going to be a disaster and you got out of there like just in the nick of time. And it made this person feel very wounded and left out in the cold. And you've maintained this sense of distance and your own life, even though there's a lot of love there. Just because you leave something behind doesn't mean that there's not a lot of love. I just get to, is this whole separate story. All of a sudden, there's all this emotion on the table, which makes me think that somebody feels like somebody is their person, like is somebody that they want to be with, wants to reconnect emotionally. Somebody wants to reconnect emotionally, whether it's you or them. But the outcomes are different. You know, for someone with this fallout, it's the Nine of Wands. They feel frustrated, they feel wounded, they feel left out, they feel like it's over. And for you, it's the Nine of Pentacles, right? So we have two nines. And in between is this Ace of Cups. And then we have this story here of like, a reconnection, a new beginning. Okay, yeah, with the Hermit and the Hanged Man at the bottom, we have, you know, Pisces, Virgo. And you could be dealing with another fire sign. So it's almost like you could have met your match. Like, it's almost like maybe even two fire signs who met their match with each other. Maybe even like a power dynamic. I feel like this reconnection with the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Sun is something that someone thinks about a lot. I feel like it's two people who maybe both want to reconnect with each other. Because the love maybe was very, or the dynamic was very like mutual, or yeah, they think about you a lot. They think about it a lot. I don't think that you would know. Yeah, the Seven of Wands just wanted to come out. And it's almost like it's like a familiar kind of relationship. It's a familiar kind of love. It's, you know, there's all this childlike play and love and admiration. And someone thinks about maybe coming in and making a steady offer. And maybe this is one of the things that you saw was like a lack of steadiness, or like you doubted. So you got out. And it really wounded them, but maybe you needed stability. You needed someone that could bring in the level of stability that you require. And it looks like they're reflecting on what that stability could look like for the two of you. How they could grow something with you. But I think you really invested in your own life. Even though I think you looked and saw them and thought about them and maybe even wanted to go after them at some point, you held back maybe for your own peace of mind. Okay, Leo, that's what I have. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.